Now let's move on to the second criterion meant for the classification of vowels, that is the part of the tongue that is involved in the production of the vowel. Based on the part of the tongue that is used in the production of a vowel, vowels can be classified as front vowels, back vowels, and central vowels. So, according to the part of the tongue that is raised towards the roof of the mouth, vowels can either be front vowels or back vowels or central vowels. I hope you remember the division of the tongue which we had discussed while dealing with the organs of speech. I had told you that even though the tongue doesn't have any physical divisions, for the sake of convenience, we have divided the tongue into different parts, starting from the tip, the blade, the front, and the back of the tongue. So these are the important divisions of the tongue. The tip of the tongue and the blade are together known as the apex. The portion that lies immediately behind the apex is called the front, and the portion immediately behind the front is called the back. These are the main divisions of the tongue. So let's see how vowels are classified according to the part of the tongue used in its articulation. Those vowels during the articulation of which the front of the tongue is raised towards the hard palate are called front vowels. The front of the tongue is raised towards the hard palate, and such vowels are called front vowels. Examples include the long E sound as you find in the word heat, H-E-A-T, heat. Since you have studied the sounds in your first semester, you might be familiar with the sound, the long E sound. That is an example for a front vowel. If you don't remember the sounds, please don't worry. We'll do the sounds once we have finished this classification. So as I told you, the long E sound is an example for a front vowel. Coming to the back vowel is the kind of vowel during the articulation of which the back of the tongue is raised towards the soft palate. The back part of the tongue is raised towards the soft palate. Examples of such sounds include the long O sound that you find in words like ball, the Oo sound, long Oo sound that you find in certain words like fool. So these are examples for back vowels. During the production of sounds like O and Oo, the back of the tongue is involved. Now coming to the third kind of vowel in this classification, the third one is the central vowel. Please listen carefully. The central vowels are those vowels during the articulation of which the point between the front and the back of the tongue, that is the point where the front of the tongue ends and the back of the tongue begins. This particular point is raised towards the roof of the mouth, towards that point where the hard palate ends and the soft palate begins. So once again, a central vowel is the vowel during the articulation of which the point of intersection between the front and the back of the tongue is raised towards the point of intersection between the hard palate and the soft palate in the roof of the mouth. This particular type of vowel is called the central vowel, and we have examples for central vowels in English. The long sound that you find in bird, the sound in bird is an example for a central vowel. Another central vowel is the sound that you find in words like cup, cut, hut, etc. So these are the two central vowels. And if the sounds which I tell you are not clear from the audio, I am giving notes along with this. It will be clear when you read the notes.